wafted through the room as Tante Rose emerged from the stairway leading to their second-floor apartment. "Did you manage to get any sleep, Vienne?" Even in this heat, Rose managed to look crisp and stately in her taffeta redingote gown. Vivienne smiled and kissed the rouged cheek of the aunt who'd raised her. "I slept enough." Far into the night, hordes had filled the air by singing La Marseillaise and shouting "No more king." As if she, too, could hear the echoes of the haunting refrain, Tante Rose glanced toward the open door and whispered, "What do you suppose it all means? For the king and queen?" She nodded in the direction of the Tuileries Palace, a few blocks to the southwest, where the royal family had been kept ever since a mob of market women had driven them from Versailles 3 years ago. The war against Prussia and Austria hadn't been going in France's favor, and Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette were blamed. Treason, the people said. But why would the king and queen betray their own country? "I wish I knew." Vivienne watched a marzipan vendor strolling between the clipped hedges of the garden. But her thoughts were with the queen, her most faithful patron, and the scapegoat of France's every problem. Whore, Paris called her, Madame Deficit, the Austrian. Surely the National Guard will do their best to protect the king and queen and their children. We can't have a constitutional monarchy without a monarch, can we? Vivienne didn't point out that not everyone wanted a constitutional monarchy anymore, or a monarch at all. Flies droned in the heavy air. The breeze was an unwelcome puff of humidity that stuck Vivienne's fichu to her skin. "Citizeness?" A little girl stood in the doorway. "Lucie." Vivienne embraced the 12-year-old child, bussing both her cheeks. "Come in, come in." "Good morning, ma chère," Tante Rose exclaimed. "How is your family?" Lucie bit her lip as she entered the shop, glancing around until she found the armoire behind 2 green brocade chairs. She crossed the rug and pointed through the glass cabinet door. "My mother made that, didn't she? Nearly went blind with the working of it." Vivienne clasped her hands in the uneasy pause that followed. She hated the toll lace exacted from the hardest-working women. "The details are very fine. Did you know the other length she made just like it was made into cuffs and a collar for the Dauphin, Louis Charles? Be sure to tell your mother her work was truly fit for a king." A smile flitted over Lucie's face. "If you please, I'd hoped to tell her that all her work had been sold, and that perhaps you needed more, and just forgot to request it." Her large eyes pleaded above cheekbones far too sharp. "We could really use the work, you see. I can help. I'm very good." "I have no doubt of that," Tante Rose murmured. "Sometimes it's the little fingers that do the best work, yes? Did you know Mademoiselle Vivienne began making lace when she was 4 years your junior?" "Please, Maman is having another baby, her 5th. We need employment." Vivienne's chest squeezed. Lucie wasn't asking for charity, but for industry. Her mother, Danielle, was incredibly skilled and unused to idle hands. With a quick glance at Tante Rose, she nodded. "All right, then. An order for you and your mother. I need 1½ ells of Alençon trim for a mantle." She went to the cash box on the counter and opened it. There wasn't much left. Still, she counted out the livres the work would have earned in better times and pressed them into Lucie's palm. "But you normally pay for the work upon completion," the child protested. "And this time, in advance. I trust your mother to do a fine job, but there's no rush for it to be done. Make sure she knows, won't you? No hurry at all." "Lord, sustain them. Sustain us all," she prayed. "Merci. Merci."